Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it. Come on, get out there. Get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man. Number one, man.
Oh my God, run this shit up, man. Let's go on. We found.
What's up, y'all? I'm back with another episode. This is SGDS Same Goal Different Struggle Podcast, y'all. I am your host, Ajay. If you never heard of me before, my name is Ajay Brown. I talk sports, politics, music, relationship, and I'm probably gonna get into a few more other things, y'all. This is Black History Month, and to be honest with you, I should have been speaking on certain shit like this, man. I think I had a wake up call, and you know what I mean. I just gotta do more. I gotta be more uplifting, more just energized with this shit. If I'm gonna do it, I don't want to come on here really depressing and all that shit, man. We gonna, I'm gonna do shit a little different, man. Even if I'm going through something, I'm gonna do it a little different, y'all. This is episode 105, y'all. I appreciate everybody that tunes in and support the channel, support me. Please like, subscribe, comment. I need the comments. I need the feedback on how y'all feeling, man. How y'all liking it. I appreciate everybody, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I think I'm gonna start, man. Really, I usually start with my Falcons, but I'm gonna start with a few of the NBA trades that's been going on because I haven't spoken on the NBA at all in a while, and there's been a lot of wild shit going on in the NBA. Tonight, so last night, right, the Hawks made a trade with the Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors ended up trading Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Hawks for Kuminga. I don't know how the fuck I feel about this trade. I think it works out for the Hawks real good because I think Jonathan Kuminga him and Johnson will, I believe, will thrive together, man. Kuminga, I don't know how that's gonna work. Kuminga hasn't really played at all this year. He played like 15 games, uh, um, and he really didn't even play with the Boston. Like he didn't play with Atlanta, and he didn't really play a lot with Boston. I don't know where his career is going right now, man. But to me, they just swing him along, and I don't know. I would have, if I was Golden State, I would have still tried to go for Giannis because you still got Jimmy Butler out right now, and with Kuminga always being fucking hurt, I just don't see the point of trading for him and how that's going to work out. But over time, I guess we will see how this works out in favor of helping Steph Curry because everything is built around Steph Curry, man, helping him out. I think if he can stay healthy a little bit or get healthy, get healthy, I believe this trade will work out for Golden State. I believe it'll work out for both teams. The Golden State Warriors have agreed to trade for Jonathan Kuminga and guard Buddy Hield to the Atlanta Hawks. This might work out for Buddy Hield too because Buddy Hield really wasn't playing with gold like he used to, man. I don't know his relationship with Steve Kerr, but it really wasn't there to me. To the Hawks for the veteran center, Capriza, I don't know how to say that first name, but Ponziga. Lead sources told ESPN on Wednesday night. This marks the unofficial end of the Warriors' pursuit of Giannis Antetokounmpo, whatever his name. God damn. Team sources said the Warriors made several offers over the past week, but came away with the impression over the past 24 hours that the Milwaukee Bucks won't be moving Giannis. Fuck all that at the deadline and pivot to other plans. I don't know how that's gonna work out for Milwaukee, man, because I think they're not a championship team, especially with Doc Rivers as their head coach, man. I told y'all before, I've told y'all for the last 2 years if you've been watching this channel. I'm not a fan of Doc Rivers. He didn't do shit. But to me, he got that one title with Boston and he has not done nothing ever since then. He didn't do shit in Orlando. He didn't do shit with he only did 1 year, got that one championship with Boston. He didn't do shit with the Clippers, and he had a pretty nice squad with the Clippers. He blew that goddamn what was it, a 3-1 lead that they had versus Houston when he had the Clippers. He just haven't done a motherfucking thing in my eyes, and I just don't see why. I mean, he keeps getting these jobs, and people try to make it seem like Doc Rivers is one of them coaches. He can give some good speeches, but other than that, no. And if you, as you see on this TV screen, I mean, if you see right there on that, I'm about to get on that James Harden trade because there's been a other few other trades that I would like to get into that's real crazy right now. Um, this closed the chapter on Kaminga's five season roller coaster tenure, with the Golden State delivering him a fresh start with the Hawks and give the Warriors a veteran scratch center on a expiring $37 million contract to plug into the rotation if healthy. Bazinga has been on the Warriors' radar dating to his previous playoff runs with the Boston Celtics. They've been on a uh, present search for a rim protector center who can hit threes. Have long believed Pozinga would fit well in the front court next to Draymond Green. I want to see how that really works out. Whom they now plan to keep despite dangling him in the trade talk. Source says, I thought they really was going to trade him. But the Pozinga fit requires availability because of a tricky illness. Uh, portrays out arthritic Tenkotary syndrome and other bumps and bruises, whatever the hell that is. Pozinga has appeared in only 17 games. My bad, I thought it was 15. 17 games for the Hawks this season after playing just 42 out of 82 for the Celtics in 2024 to 25. Like I said, he ain't been playing. The Warriors hope to get Pozinga back healthy and produce for the scratch run. He hasn't played since January 7th, almost a whole damn month. But the team sources say that the anticipation Pozinga will make his return soon after the joining Golden State. What? Oh, so I guess he will be returning as soon as he get to Golden State. The Warriors are 27-24 and currently 8th in the Western Conference. Only the Atlanta side. This was they swing in a high upside with wing on a contribute contract, despite never gaining firm traction in Steve Kerr's rotation. Kuminga averaged 12.5 points on 50.3 shooting. That's why I say I like this for Atlanta. I really do. I like this for Atlanta. All right, y'all. So let's get into this next trade, bro. The Mavericks trade Anthony Davis to the Washington Wizards, right? And y'all let me know how the fuck y'all feel about this. Anthony Davis has just been getting swung the fuck around in the last maybe 2.5 years from Dallas. Now this shit, I don't know what's going on with him. He's always injured. If you touch him, he's injured. I honestly believe this man's career is done. In my honest fucking opinion, I just believe that it's done. I don't see what he can do. Now, don't get me wrong. Think like if he could, like, cause you gotta look at it like this, right? He didn't even get a chance to play with Kyrie and Cooper Flag together. They got a chance. I don't even think he really played with Kyrie like that, and he only played with Cooper Flag this year for a certain amount of games when he wasn't hurt. So they didn't really get a chance to gel matters. You didn't really get this. You don't never really get to see what a big three could be with Kyrie and everybody else. Cause you see the shit that happened with him, Kevin Durant, and James Harden. It's like, bro, it's a lot of big threes that could have happened that I would have loved to see happen, but it just never, like, it's always been some injuries. And everything that we got going on, as far, not going on, but everything that we have as far as like this uptake, how can I say it? We have more stuff in strength and training. We have more resources. We have all this shit. Players stay motherfucking hurt way more than usual. Mind you, you could say they're bigger, faster, stronger, or I don't know what the cause can be. I want to say they're playing. I don't know if they're playing too much. I wouldn't say they're playing too much. I don't know what the fuck it could really be. They're not doing enough. Because you got to think about it, bro. The players back in the day, bro, they played all the fucking time. All the fucking time. They used to play pickup games. and they used to go fucking hard. The fouls was different. Like they used to play. Nowadays, nigga just be out, bro. And I know Kyrie had a torn ACL, so that's a little different. But man, players get hurt a lot faster. I'm just saying it's just different now. The Mavericks agreed to trade 10-time All Star big man Anthony Davis to the Wizards in an eight-player blockbuster designed to maximize Dallas' flexibility to build around the rookie Cooper Flag. The Mavericks will send Davis and guard Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, who's just been fucking getting traded everywhere too, and Deontay Exum to the Wizards for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, um, Makai Branham, and Marvin Bagley the third. Two first-round draft picks and three second-round draft picks. That's crazy for Anthony fucking Davis. Ain't no motherfucking way, dog. Ain't no way he worth that much. The first round picks for the Wizards include in the deal are the Wizards. Are the Thunder's 2026 selection and the Warriors top 20 uh, protected pick in 2030. That ain't too bad. The Mavericks have been aggressively exploring this market for Davis since the early November firing of former general manager Nico Harrison. So really, bro, they fired that man really for no. To me, that was just I don't know what the fuck the firing was for then. Because you gotta and I don't know what the fuck the Luka trade was. Like that whole Luka trade was just terrible now. Like it's gonna be go down in history as one of the worst fucking trades you could ever have done. And I believe Nico was just a fall guy for that shit. But if he was the guy to pull that trade, this shit is just gonna go down in either way it's going down in history as bad and it's gonna fall back on him. A decision Governor Patrick Dummett made in a large part because of the backlash stemming from last year's trade phenom MVP contender Luka Doncic to the Lakers. Davis, the centerpiece of the return in the Luka Doncic trade, was limited to only 29 games in a Mavericks uniform. That's fucking crazy because of a variety of injuries. He is owed 58.5 million next season and has a player option for 62.8 million in 2027 and 28, and is eligible to sign a contract extension in August. If I could make that money and stay injured, bro, it would be boy a blessing. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Do you know how bro, it's people out here going to fucking work all the fucking time with all different type of problems, and this motherfucker just can't even get on the floor to play basketball, bro. You can't stay on the floor to say like, bro, Anthony Davis get hurt, bro. When you just look at his light skinned ass, dog. And I'm just being real, bro. Anthony Davis, I don't know what that nigga made of, but damn, dog, like his bones, they like everything in his body just literally is damaged. Davis has been out since early January because of a ligament damage in his left hand. Davis landed with the Wizards March the 2nd. Decoy Ability injury star player acquired this season by Washington, which that's crazy too because they got Trey Young. I don't know. I guess they're setting up for the future, which I don't understand because Davis is just not somebody you want to have for the future. The rebuilding Wizards also traded for All-Star Trey Young last month, but the veteran guard has not played since December because of a knee and quadrant injury. The Mavericks also shed Hardy's $6 million salary and Russell's $6 million player option for next season, and a trade built around the expiring contract of Milton, Branham, and Bagley. The Mavericks dropped below the luxury tax this season with the trade. According to ESPN by March, Davis' payroll next season dipped to approximately $150 million in guaranteed money, giving the Mavericks flexibility in the offseason, in which they will likely have another lottery pick. I mean, that ain't too bad, man. Like, I get what they're doing. I understand it. from a business side, but that shit is crazy. All right, y'all. So we got the next trade we're gonna go to, and I really want to know how y'all feel about this because I don't know if I would have made this trade if I was Cleveland. The Clippers, Garland eager for the next chapter after the trade from the Cavs. Darius Garland could not have been more in transition than he was Wednesday night on his first day with his new team. Officially trade early in the day from the Cleveland Cavaliers to the Los Angeles Clippers for 11-time All-Star James Harden. Garland talked about his upheaving during halftime of Wednesday game between his current and former team. I knew about it. It wasn't shocking though, said Garland. A two-time All-Star. It's the business of basketball. Cleveland was great to me and my family, and I have respect for all those guys over there. 7 years was a real long time, and it was great. I'm glad I'm here now. The next chapter in my book. All right, y'all. So y'all know how I feel about Donovan Mitchell. I feel probably the same way, even worse about James Harden. And the crazy part is James Harden can ball, but when James Harden gets in the playoff, bro, James Harden disappear. I remember that series when Chris Paul got hurt in that sixth game versus Golden State, and this is when Houston versus Golden State, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I was worried because I thought, and these ain't even my motherfucking team, but I was just thinking, looking at that game, if Chris Paul didn't get hurt, Houston could have beat Golden State, and that was the year they had Kevin Durant. But and then in Game 7, James Harden just fucking disappeared without Chris Paul. And if y'all in the chat, y'all know y'all remember that game. Y'all let me know if y'all remember that game. James Harden disappeared, bro, and he's just too good and have been too good, but he don't execute in the playoffs like he should. Garland has been out since January 16 with a big toe sprain on his right foot, and the Clippers have no timetable for his. You call me, Stefan? Oh, oh, I thought somebody called me. My bad. The Clippers have no timetable for his debut, but Coach Ty Lue expects to implement a new game plan once the 26-year-old point guard is on the floor. Garland said he's ready to go and waiting for the okay to play. Now I want to see Garland and Kawhi Leonard play together and see how that goes, see how that gels, and then I would like to see how James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, and then what you still got Jared Allen and who else is over there? Fuck, damn, I forgot old boy name. It's Jared Allen and somebody else that I'm thinking of. I can't think of his name right now. He's different from James, and we can play different with a faster pace. Lou, uh, Lou said we can play him off the ball more. It's going to be excellent. Yes, because James Harden has to have the ball. James Harden is ball dominant. He has to have that ball, bro. I know DJ for a quite DG for a while, and having a young point guard under my tutelage. I think it's the first time I've had one since Kyrie Irving. Garland has played more than 70 games this season in his seventh season because of injury. He's on the pace to play 42 games this season. Garland uncertain availability, and the Clippers need to get a star. And the Cavaliers need to get star Donovan Mitchell more scoring help. Motivated Cleveland, Cleveland to swap their young floor leader for Harden, who is 10 years older. Cleveland got the score it needed and one who can also run the point, while the Clippers managed to get younger as they head towards an all season without a first round draft pick. I guess I think the Clippers won right now in this trade in my head for the future, but for right now, if you asking me, Cleveland Cavaliers in the East, you got to at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You got to, bro. Like I don't see nobody. And then Boston, even though Boston is doing good, I don't know how when Jason Tatum's coming back. I'm pretty sure he'll be back before the playoffs, maybe. But Cleveland got to make it, bro. They're set up to make it. The Cavaliers coach Kenny Ankerson called Garland one of his favorite players, yet that bond was not tight enough to prevent the deal for Harden. a one-time league MVP, and a player with the second most three-pointers in the NBA history. Those are the toughest calls you have to make, but he goes up on my favorite list. Atkinson said, "I'm going to miss him. We had a great relationship." Atkinson seemed to take comfort in handling Garland off to Lou, who is known for getting the most out of players. Yeah, Ty Lue is a great coach. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Clippers, Chris Paul lands with the Raptors in the what the fuck? When this happened? In a the LA Clippers, Brooklyn Nets, and Toronto have agreed on a multi-trade sending Chris Paul to the Raptors and Ochi Abagaju, a 2013 Raptors second round, and cash to the Nets. They must have just sent that nigga home. Then I thought they released his ass. The Raptors will not acquire Chris Paul to report to the team and could still discuss moving him. Damn, that's crazy, bro. They be doing Chris Paul like a nothing, dog. They really don't fuck with Chris at all. Toronto is now out of the luxury tax. Brooklyn picks up an asset in cash to cover Abaju salary, and the Clippers clear a roster spot and save $7 million tax money. Paul and the Clippers abruptly agreed to part ways in early December. One of the greatest players in franchise history, Paul posted an Instagram story a little before 3 a.m. on December 3, acknowledging the move. Paul was reportedly not on speaker terms with the Clippers coach Ty Lue for several weeks before his ouster from the team, sources say. Yeah, man, that shit crazy. And then the last little trade that we got, man, is Lonzo Ball. It was way more trade. I'm not even gonna get into the Bulls trade because I don't know what the fuck they got going on, man. They pissed me the fuck off so bad it don't make no sense. But Lonzo Ball got traded as well. The Utah Jazz has acquired Lonzo Ball in a three-team trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Atlanta Hawks, but I expect it to waive the veteran and allow him to become a free agent. Do y'all believe Lonzo Ball will team up with his brother out there? What they out there in Charlotte and shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. I see people talking about that shit, but I don't know how that's gonna look. Cause I think LaMelo need to get the fuck up out of there already. Um, but how do y'all feel about these trades, man? Who do y'all feel like won these trades with the Dallas and Washington trade? You got the